I'm Rose Bruich, and I'm the Director of Health Services here at Robert Morris University. I've been here for many, many years, and am also the full-time nurse. The flu is a contagious respiratory illness that is caused by multiple viruses. Every year the flu virus is made up of different viruses. Each year a new vaccine needs to be developed. Scientists begin to study trends as far away as different countries to develop the new flu vaccine for each year. So just because you got a flu vaccine last year does not cover you for anything this year. The flu usually lasts anywhere from 7 to 10 days, depending on any coexisting illnesses that you may have. If you're a person with asthma, or a person with diabetes, a person with Crohn's disease, or if you're on any immune suppressive drugs, the flu can last longer. The major way the flu is transmitted from one person to the next is through droplet infection, meaning you're sneezing in midair, or people that cover their sneezes with their hands and don't wash their hands, touch inanimate objects, and for a while, the flu, whatever you coughed out, can remain in the air and settle on inanimate objects, and while that debris, we'll call it, is in a moist form, and then you touch it, then touch your mucous membranes, your eyes, your nose, your lips, you can become ill. Sometimes it's difficult to distinguish a common cold from flu symptoms. So the things that you need to look for the flu would be sudden onset, meaning a bad headache, a substantial temperature elevation, which would be like 101, profound body aches, headaches, sneezing, sore throat, cough is very pronounced, and it's usually a productive cough, meaning that you cough up some matter. Those types of things are associated with the flu. Not so much GI symptoms, like some people will say I had the flu and meanwhile they had nausea, vomiting, diarrhea. So that wouldn't be necessarily attached to the common flu. Treatment for the flu would be symptomatic. So if you had a headache, you would do Tylenol. Never do aspirin when you have the flu. There is a syndrome called Reye's syndrome, more prominent in children than we're going to call them young adults, but that can cause issues. So always use Tylenol, any non-aspirin product for headaches, muscle aches, that type of thing. Cough suppressant is important. It should have not only a suppressant, but it should have an expectorant, which is something that liquefies the secretions in the chest, make it easier to cough out. When you keep coughing and coughing, you can feel where the end of your ribs are and you're hurting, so it's important. Drinking lots and lots of fluids. Fluids that ill individuals should partake of would be anything that's caffeine-free, no alcohol, because those two liquids tend to deplete your system even further. So water, juices, Gatorade, those types of things are, that good old-fashioned chicken noodle soup is a good thing to use. It's not just the chicken noodle soup itself, but if you eat it hot, it helps to clear the passages of your nose and throat and that type of business. Sometimes it helps to calm coughing as well.